Am I smurfing? Yes, I am killing innocent 9-to-5 dads. You know what? I lied. I lied all this time. I take great, immense pleasure in their suffering. It's what I live for. I dream of the moment they come back from work to just unwind and play one game, and there I am to make it miserable for them. I lied. I'm actually the bad guy.
Smurfing in Marvel Rivals. When I open up Twitch, your favorite app to use, and you see your favorite top 500 player playing, but something's off. You see, they're playing a character they've never played before with a name that you don't recognize. Did they change up their personality? Who took away my streamer? No, they're actively participating in an activity we call smurfing. Let's get a quick definition check. What is smurfing in gaming? The term smurf is used in gaming to describe a player in an online game that creates a new account to play against lower ranked players. However, we used as an all-around term for describing a player who used an alternate account or multiple accounts. Called smurfing due to two very good players in a game called Warcraft 2. Players would simply avoid playing with them when they saw their usernames, so they created new accounts to combat this, choosing Papa Smurf and Smurfette, and the term is stuck ever since. Before we get too deep into this, make sure to like and subscribe. Now, smurfing is common in pretty much every game today that's popular. Every online PvP game has some level of smurfing in it, most likely. Now, everyone's been smurfed on too. It is not the best feeling. No one likes it. Okay, it sucks. Leave me alone. Go back to your own rank, bro. I will admit, though, I have also engaged in it by accident or on purpose. Now, how do you smurf accidentally? Well, in Street Fighter 6, for example, when a new character releases, or when I was trying to learn everyone together with a master, I had to complete the characters from their first elo. Place them all pretty low by accident because I just started the game out. So as I played and I was a better player, when I went back to them up, I felt like I was smurfing. I even got called out by a few streamers for it, and I was like, dude, what do you want me to do? Like, there's no way to speed this up. I have to kind of run through and rank these characters back up. It's just how the game works sometimes. The system was working against me to have me kind of be in that position. For example, in a mode like quick play, if I'm GM, for example, if I queue against 5 bronze players and just mop them, is this smurfing, or did the game kind of pick that for me? I'm not actively trying to play on ranked. I'm not a new account, but the game did that. I think it's also very important to remember with smurfing, sometimes someone just has a career defining game. Okay, sometimes they have the NBA LeBron stats for one singular game. You take their history, they have lost the last 10. But that one game, the stars aligned, they became religious, started praying before the game, and everything worked out, and they suddenly became the best player on the server admin, if you will, for that one game. Not every game you lose and they have a star player necessarily means they have a smurf, unless that person has like a 90% win rate, or they win every game, or they're MVP every game. I think maybe they just had a really good game. As you try to grind up in this game and rank up to higher ranks, you are slowly edging yourself closer to those smurf ranks. If you keep working your way through the ranks, you will eventually defend that person in their own rank. Again, I'm not defending smurfing here. I know, you know. But this is an age-old question that's been around forever, pretty much, since World of Warcraft, allegedly. Smurfing in gaming has been around forever. It even happens in real life. If I have a lot of experience in something in a field and I get a job that pays lower until I can get at a university with a ton of experience, I'm technically smurfing. I'm probably getting that promotion from the other guy who wants to work there, but that's just because I have more experience. It's one of those things where you have to kind of get good sometimes. Now, what brought this to my attention was a post on Reddit. And yes, as you know, the Reddit is the most normal and sensible place ever. I understand it is, but we're gonna look through some of these comments and discuss some thoughts on it. I do want to say, it seems like a lot of people here maybe didn't play older games. I, for example, came from Valorant, okay? Once again, we're arriving at the age-old question. It happens a lot with streamers and new games, keep the games alive. Maybe they get bored, they queues it too long, and they decide to smurf. Whatever the reason, the rationale is, maybe it's for the content, they want to smurf. I saw this in Valorant a lot. I played that game a ton, and a lot of creators would make content around playing in lower elos because it brings a lot of views at the end of the day too. Right? So these streamers would see, you know, making a video from iron to highest rank in the possible game in 2-3 days. We're gonna want to watch that stuff. Road to whatever in any role. People want to care about that. It's interesting content for a lot of newer players and people who are in that rank. A player known as Curry actually made his entire career off of just doing that. He was already dominating the highest rank of lobbies anyway, so it's not like he was smurfing because he couldn't compete there. He hit rank 1 and then he did it again and hit rank 1 but second place with his other account. He just kept doing that. So he wasn't smurfing because, you know, got bored or couldn't complete his own rank. He just kind of got bored because he kept winning. I'm not a glazer, but that's kind of the stats of how that lined up. So why do these streamers do it? Why do they do it? I think a large part of it is actually a core human issue here. There's an inherent desire to feel superior, boost our own self-esteem. It's the same reason why you'd watch maybe someone who's rich. The Kardashians, for example. You know, they might have all this money and fame, but they have horrible interpersonal relations with each other and a lot of drama in their lives. I'm no different, all right? I like to see someone I'm hating on or has more success than me fail at times too, okay? I'm no different than that too. I'm not saying I'm above it. I actively participate in it as well. And maybe too, if I'm losing my lobbies, it might be even inspiring or even insightful to see Sinatra or Team Captain or whoever run it through and beat people that I can't beat with a character they don't really play. You know, maybe I learned some stuff and maybe I play the character they want to play. I saw Team Dad playing Spider-Man, for example. Watch some of that. Maybe see how he's kind of learning the character quickly through these ranks. It can kind of help you too. Maybe that suck for everyone involved, but I mean, you get something out of it, right? And maybe as well, if they drop a game in your elo, if they lose a game in Diamond or whatever, you might think, well, maybe my rank's pretty good. Maybe my heart's dug. Maybe they also struggle there, right? So maybe validating that way as well. It never feels good just to admit you're in your rank because you deserve to be there right now. Now, going through these ranks, the sentiment seems to be a lot of people saying, you know, people are pathetic for bragging about their ranks, or acting like Smurfing. Those guys admittedly are the worst. Those guys suck. And I think too, Smurfing does have a lot to do with ego. As this person said here, they can't win their rank anymore, so they go down lower rank to boost their sad egos. That does happen a lot. I've noticed a lot of people will win, get to a certain point, they can't hang with the big dogs anymore, they go down to Smurf and boost their egos. It's very common. That's a lot of Smurfs actually. And to the general consensus seems to be they dislike people who flex the account as well. Maybe if you do it silently, I don't know. I mean, it is Reddit. To be fair though, there's no one's gonna agree on anything all the time. But there is some people who say they Smurf as well in here talking some good points. They can't play with friends, or in general, that's just how the game is. Grow up. There seems to be a bit of a disagreement of how the situation should be handled. Now, someone even mentioned here that they're gonna do something about the Smurfing. I don't know. You know, he doesn't have the source. People saying he's lying. I don't know. I didn't see anything about it personally. No clue. Didn't hear anything. It'd be interesting to see though. I mean, other games like League of Legends have tried before to prevent Smurfing, or they made the entry to level to play ranked quite high. But the problem is that means people who are maybe getting into the game for the first time, barrier to entry play ranked is quite high. That's a lot of hours spent in order just to play ranked game mode. As well, people will just buy accounts for higher level. There's sites like El Dorado, various other sites. You pay $5 rather than spend 10-20 hours a week grinding this account up to play ranked. Buy an account for $5, spend a lot of time, and then you get a free account to play on. Got good standing, good MMR, and go ahead and play on it. And making all the accounts in themselves is not a crime, but playing on that account to play ranked with your friends, it draws this weird line that people always kind of argue in the gaming space. You know, you're playing with your friends, fun. You see streamers, Tarek, bigger streamers, Ninja, whoever. Maybe they don't play with other streamers. The other streamer wants to play ranked because their chat doesn't want to watch them play quick play. And if you want to get streamers out of the game, I mean, the game does kind of feel like it. If you don't have streamers and content being made around the game, it does kind of. But that's all for today. Let me know what you guys think. I don't know what a good solution would really be. At the end of the day, Smurfing is kind of just part of the game, in my opinion. I grew up with it. I've always known it. I didn't think anything really was going to change with it. So if there is a solution that they do offer, I mean, Marvel Rivals has been put up some cool numbers and some changes to the normal game dev cycle. So I'm interested to see if they have a solution for this problem, but I don't really know what they would do without ruining the gaming experience in general. But yeah, that's all. Good luck out there, soldier.